Today I'm going to show you how I demasculate a papaya plant, and then I'll talk a little bit about some visitations. It's a beautiful misty morning here in the Maya Mountains on Amethyst. Another great day for an adventure. This is Eugene from Amethyst, Belize, living on a Maya forest farm in the jungle foothills of the Maya Mountains. I'm taking you on a journey. Follow me. Today I am working with some papayas. This tree behind me is a male plant, and I will show you the difference between the male and the female. This is the male papaya plant. You can see that the flowers are out on stalks. One needs about one male plant for every 50 to 100 females. I have some female plants, papayas, growing out of the compost bin actually. And you'll see why they are female is right over here. You can see the flowers coming out of the crook of that branch. I've shown you some trees that are male and some that are female. The females produce the delicious papayas. The males fertilize those plants. So today I'm going to show you how I produce more female plants. So these are starts that I planted from seed, and in this bag here I have 3 different ones. Let's get this apart. Pick one of them apart, maybe. Okay, I guess we have 2. I can show you both. So here you can see that there's a main root, and then there's quite a few side roots. So I'll use my pruning shears, which is a little bit smaller than the ones I use for trees, and I am going to cut off the main root. The side roots will grow, and this will be a female plant. I have just demasculated it and converted it into a female, which is going to produce beautiful, delicious papayas. A row of papayas planted about a year ago. Some leaves need pruning. You have to come back and do that. Just some of them are starting to put out flowers. Here's the male plant with its flowers on the stalk. This is not a papaya. This one is doing well. You can see it has some fruit developing, and higher up there are some smaller ones. Golden Trumpet tree, golden goddess, in Spanish Cortez, because it was flowering when Cortez arrived in the Yucatan. Handroanthus chrysanthus, it just popped out almost overnight on the spring equinox, the beginning of summer. They can now be seen all over when you're driving along the roads in the jungle. Absolutely magnificent. The afternoon sun on it, brighter for sure. The golden goddess is still blooming. But look at the beautiful area underneath. shedding her beautiful flowers. Lovely. This is an update on the ginger that I've been sprouting, which I showed you in vlog number 1. I have been planting some already. You can see how they've been sprouting. There's a sprout coming up here, a shoot, and then roots. So there's 3 examples here. Some of them are just continuing to put out their shoots. The ginger is the turmeric is taking a little bit longer. You can see it's starting here. Not sure if that's going to be successful or not, but it is exciting, and I have beds prepared. I've started planting, keeping it wet. It has been pretty cool. This morning was 63 degrees, and so that has hampered and delayed the sprouting a little bit. I have recently been receiving visitations. What does that mean? Well, I have a horse here that has come for the 4th time. Here it is. It's the 4th morning that I've woken up and found this horse visiting. What does one do with an animal who keeps showing up at your place? It has a terror to it, which I've now tied to a tree, but it just keeps coming. We've taken it back to its owner 3 times, and it's here now. Now it does have a lesion on it over here, which I'm prepared to treat and look after, but I don't really want a horse on the property. What do I do with a horse? I would have to build a corral. Oops. Why does it keep coming back? Yes. Yeah, this is such a good animal, aren't you? Eh? You just like it here. Well, something to contemplate. In addition to the horse showing up, a day or 2 before that, we had a goat ram, an enormous goat. Looked like a boerbok. I wasn't quite sure what it was, but it was pretty large, much to the consternation of the dogs. I eventually made a few phone calls and found it belonged to a farmer about 4 farms away. He was most surprised it had come all this way. I also had a hummingbird. I was sitting at the table and all of a sudden it came to the back door, hummed and hawed, and wasn't sure if it wanted to come in or not, but eventually hummingbirded away. Talking about visitations or visitors, I woke up one morning with the dogs just howling, barking, with the occasional yelps. I ran outside and there was this animal lying on its back with the dogs kind of taunting it with their paws, and it was scratching them, and I realized that was what the yelping was. I ran inside to get some more clothes on, and when I came out, it was climbing a tree. Struggling a little bit, I thought it was a bit injured, but it turned out not to be. It climbed the tree and eventually went over to another tree and just lay there for a while and then walked down, gave me a chance to go inside and identify it. It was a Northern Tamandua, or anteater, found from Mexico all the way down Central America and South America. Its zoological name is Tamandua mexicana. Anyway, it stayed there for a while and then eventually came down and walked away. It was quite an amazing animal, and I had never seen anything like this before. I had seen African scaly anteaters, but this one was very different. It has a prehensile tail, which you can see from the video as it tries to come down the tree. It operates day and night, eats termites, a great asset to have around. If you enjoy what I'm sharing, hit the like button and leave a comment. A beautiful plant growing here on the side of the road. It looks a little bit like callaloo, although the leaves are not the same. Callaloo is a delicious leaf plant that one can cook and eat, very nutritious. The flowers are similar to this. I'll have to see if I can investigate and find what it is, but they're absolutely beautiful. A follower of mine, a friend from Arizona who's actually been here and assisted me in a few projects, has sent me a juice extractor. Here in Belize we are growing a lot of things. We are teaching people about being more self-sufficient, practicing a thing called Maya forest farming, which is very similar to permaculture or regenerative agriculture. All those things I think mean basically the same thing. So we have planted some cane sugar, some sugar cane, and we will be able to use this to turn it into sugarcane juice, which my daughter will then be able to use for making her kombucha, which is becoming very, very popular. We use passion fruit, sorrel, which I will discuss in another video. But oh my goodness, this is quite a piece of machinery. Let's see if I can get it out. I've taken it out of the box. I needed some assistance. My daughter had to help me. It is very heavy. It's called a sugarcane machine. Why would it be called anything different? So we'll get it mounted and practice some, and I will take you on a journey and go and have a look at the sugarcane and harvest some, and then we'll put it to work. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Have a great day.